Okay, so that was Analog Sentimentalism by Paranol. I remember listening to this for the first time. I think it came out in sort of the summer of 2021. And the specific memory I have for this is like being on a very hot, overcrowded tube, listening to this while I was like going to, I think it was Hampstead Heath. And it just felt very like summer nostalgia, sort of extreme heat vibes, that sort of thing. I think like shoegaze for me has always given this impression of like sort of extreme oppressive heat, but in a way that's not necessarily like horrible. The kind of heat that you think of when you think of like childhood summers, that sort of thing.
I really liked the song and I really liked the lyrics. I think it was really beautifully written, especially I guess the last section of lyrics, which is something, the word you said earlier actually stuck out to me as like nostalgic.
Yeah.
And I think it kind of portrays a picture which obviously I would assume is kind of true for the author, but kind of reminiscent of many of our kind of childhood memories as well, which I think are very relatable to it. And then I see in the kind of translation of the final like line, which I guess is like a backing vocal, is if all of this is a dream, I'll never want to wake up again, which is kind of beautiful because I think we can often look back at childhood memories with that sentiment.
It's also got that kind of pop punk beat to it.
Yeah.
That I think I mentioned it while we were listening, but like really reminds me of like All American Rejects, sort of Dirty Little Secret type vibe, which is nice. Very much of the genre, scare quotes.
Yeah.
So for my song, I don't know what emo is. I just have these silly stereotypes in my head, honestly, which I think maybe other ignorant people may as well. And so I was talking to Jamie, and he mentioned that Linkin Park could be considered an emo band or produce emo genre music, I suppose. I mean, I'm not sure if we call genre or subculture, but you know what I mean, right?
Call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
And so I was like, do you know what? Let's do it. There is a Linkin Park song that I really wanted to suggest, but I wanted to suggest it primarily for the music video. So I'm going to save that one for another point and maybe put it in the recent rotations or something. And I've substituted in an equally valid Linkin Park song, which I think many of us will recognize. And this is Numb by Linkin Park. Enjoy.